from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. A first down throw for Mayfield. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Mayfield. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now, as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Green's first catch of the game, good for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. This defense for the Saints, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a change of possession here. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Yeah, that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Reddick. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. Here's Reddick to throw. Brown has the first down and much more. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 83 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. They're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
On 2nd down, it's Bradley, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Reddick sets to pass it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going ahead and force everything either.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. (21-0) our score after 1. From the 45 on second down, Mayfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Mayfield's throw into the hands of Andrews. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. On third down, Mayfield. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. On second down now. It's Bradley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To Barkley on the check down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And some room to work. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield now. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Mayfield with it once more. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down at 4. Here's Mayfield. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Mayfield to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bradley. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. The Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, But I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. 2nd down and 7. They'll set up a throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. Bradley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Reddick. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 24, Reddick. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. They're on the defensive side of the ball, though. Any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. To throw, Mayfield. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Andrews. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield got a man open. It's Chase. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On first down, Barkley. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On second and very short, Mayfield. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his kick is indeed good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Reddick. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. We'll check on his status when we get back.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Reddick. Throw left side complete. That's Bradley. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Now left side on the swing pass. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They're going to look to throw.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Back to throw here.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Mayfield off the play fake. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And again, it's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 41, Reddick. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll set up to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on first down, Mayfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Mayfield looks to throw.
And going deep downfield for Boykin. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off inside the 10.
Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Bradley. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Reddick. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
2nd and 11 now.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. quarterback sets to pass it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know,